Hello, my name is PP Willie, and today we're going to be playing some more Toontown. We're going to be doing something a little bit special in this episode though, because I'm going to show off a feature that is exclusive to a once-a-year event. This event is known as St. Patrick's Day week in Toontown, and it lets you get special green gloves by doing this. First, you have to go to Daisy Gardens. You can get there from Silly Street in Toontown Central. Once you get there, you want to teleport to the playground, and then go to Oak Street, which leads to Cellbot HQ. You're going to want to go to the end of the street, to a building called Green Bean Jeans. Now, the building may be taken over by cogs, which means you can just switch districts, and go to a building that isn't taken over by cogs. Here it is on the map. You're going to want to go inside and say, "It's easy to be green." And then you get green gloves, which I think is pretty cool. Anyways, our task is Professor Pete. We have to go talk to him, and he's going to go make us fight some cogs. He's doing a study on cogs, and he wants us to get 5 cog gears from level 2 cogs, anywhere. Level 2 cogs are found pretty easily in Toontown Central, but if you can't find them somehow, you can always go to Donald's Dock, which I'm pretty sure may not even have level 1 cogs. Here's our first cog, a level 3, our second cog, our third cog, our fourth cog, and our fifth cog. I did get a bit nervous fighting the fifth cog at 4 laugh, but I made it out in the end. However, I didn't get the cog gear from the fifth cog, which means I'm going to have to go back to the playground and heal up and get some more gags before I fight my 6th cog. Also, I forgot to mention that they give out free pies. You can throw these at other players, and it's not, useful or anything, but it's just pretty fun. You'll see more of these when we do the Cellbot Vice President, which will be much later in the future. By the way, in the VP battle, pies will heal your toon whenever you get hit with one. It doesn't replicate this inside of the playgrounds, but I think it's just pretty cool to mention in case you're in a pinch inside of a VP. With our gags restocked, we can finally fight our 6th cog. And with that cog defeated, we get our final cog gear. And now we can go turn it in to Professor Pete. By the way, instead of running around the playground to get a heal, if you have a completed task, you can turn it in and get your laugh completely back, even if you're at 1 laugh. See? Professor Pete tells us to turn the gear report over to an HQ officer. And with that, we get a 1 point laugh boost. Now we can select another task. And while I didn't see any laugh tasks, I saw a pretty easy 3 Lawbots task. If you're trying to follow along, this is probably where you'll start to find some trouble, because these tasks are randomized, and as such, you won't be able to find the same tasks that I'm doing. The good thing about this task is that Lawbots are the easiest cogs to find in Toontown Central. This is because they have a 70% spawn rate on Loopy Lane, which is where I'm at right now. That's 2 cogs down, that's 3 down, and now we can go turn in our task. Now we get the choice between Honey Haha and Looney Lewis. Both tasks are relatively the same, but Honey Haha's task is slightly easier, so we're going to be taking that. So we're tasked with going to Silly Street and going to the Laugh-In Place. It's quite a long journey, but we make it there all the same. Honey Haha tasks us with defeating 8 level 2 cogs in Toontown Central. This is easier than Looney Lewis's task because he would give us 6 level 3 cogs, and level 2 cogs are easier with our gags. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I got my level 3 squirt gag, 7, I got my level 3 throw gag, and that's 8. And now, we're ready to go turn in our task. However, we're not turning it into Honey Haha, we're turning it in to an HQ officer. I'm not entirely sure why, but I didn't read the dialogue, so that's probably why. And with that, we get a 2 point laugh boost. From my next set of tasks, I chose the Looney Lewis task, which is on the same street that I'm on, and I went over to used clown cars. He needs some help fishing for some clown car tires, so I went over to the pond in Silly Street, and I fished for his tires. After getting those 4, I also did some more fishing because I was running low on jelly beans. I got a couple more species, which gave me 86 jelly beans. I'll show you guys some other ways to get jelly beans in the future, but for now, all I'm doing right now is fishing to get jelly beans. After giving him his tires, he sends us over to Loopy Lane to talk to Lucy Tires. What a creative name. Now we have to defeat 6 level 3 cogs, but first I'm going to go stock up on gags. There's 1, there's 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. With that done, we can go turn in our task, and Lucy sends us over to Silly Street to go turn in the air pump to Looney Lewis. After turning that in, Looney Lewis gives us a medium gag pouch, and now we can carry 25 gags. Our next tasks are just gag frame tasks, and I'm not going to bother you with them, so I'm going to do them off camera, and I'll show you my progress in the next video. I thank you guys for watching, and I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please consider liking and subscribing so that I can continue making these videos, and I really hope you enjoyed. I try to promote something unseen on YouTube, and I hope that this comes off, you know, a bit more of as a relic. And I hope it's more of like a throwback to the older days of YouTube. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next video.